Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something totally fun and different, and that is the Maternity Thrift Haul. Hey! The extreme bloat many of us experience in early pregnancy led me on the hunt for maternity clothes pretty early on. I'd say maybe around 10 or 11 weeks, and I was definitely in these bad boys by week 12. At this point, I'm in my second trimester and I've pretty much bought everything that I was going to buy at Target, which mostly consisted of t-shirts, some maternity nursing bras, and leggings because I'm not a jeans person and their dresses are always way too long for me because I am an itty-bitty short person. I also completely struck out at Walmart, Marshalls, Ross, and Kohl's because it turns out that last year most stores either moved their entire maternity sections online or else have only one rack of it, and that consists of maybe 3 or 4 things if you're lucky. So I went with what seems to be my old reliable lately and went to my local pregnancy and postpartum Facebook group for suggestions, and they directed me to some really great thrift and resale consignment stores that not only had a bigger maternity section than any store I'd been to so far, but also had fitting rooms. Super exciting stuff. Anyway, I figure I can tell you about each store to give you some ideas for places to look for in your area, the kind of stuff you might find, and what I think will be really helpful for me, at least going forward, is I did start to see a theme as far as some of the brands that kept popping up in these places. So now I have a general idea of brands to look for online and how their sizing runs if I do choose to go that route. I do know there are also some online thrift and consignment shops like ThredUp, for example, and they do sell maternity, but in my past experience with them, you have to be really careful and diligent with the listings, as I've definitely ordered from them before and gotten things that were damaged, despite listings saying that the items were in almost new condition. So something to watch out for. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the first item. This shirt, hopefully you guys can see it. This shirt I got from a thrift store chain that's really similar to Salvation Army. Just like most thrift stores, they have different color tags. I don't know if you can see it, but this one's purple. And the different color tags go on sale at different times. And this shirt cost me a whopping $1. This is from Oh Baby by Motherhood. So I like that this is nice one layer and it's got the ruching on the side there, and it just fit really well and it's really soft and was in really good condition. Now, I went into this thrifting journey looking mostly for dresses or skirts, as pre-pregnancy, that's pretty much all I wore, but I thought that this was super cute. It's unfortunately the only thing that I got there, as pretty much everything else was jeans or dresses that were way too long for me, but I would say it was worth it. The next few items I got from a place called Kid to Kid. They are apparently a resale franchise chain that has stores all over the country and even have a couple locations in Ontario and Spain, which is pretty cool. They mostly have kids' clothes from newborn up to big kid sizes, but also have used toys, books, cribs, swings, and a maternity section, as well as some new teething toys and things like that. To give you an idea of what this place looks like, here is a quick little video that I snuck of just one aisle in this place that I sent to some of my girlfriends in group chat. There were 7 or 8 aisles like this, plus their maternity section. So I actually have my receipt for this one here, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items, and it came out to $45. Not everything I bought there was maternity. There were some little kid things as well, but I did okay. This looked to me, I really like the vintage 50s style clothing, rockabilly stuff, things like that. And so this to me kind of felt like it maybe had a little bit of a vintage feel. My husband calls it a farmhouse dress or a farmer's wife dress, but I like it. So you can see it's really thin and flowy fabric, which I thought would be really good for summer here. It does look like it did at one point have a belt that is gone at this point, but I don't know, you can get like a sash or a belt pretty much anywhere. This is from Motherhood Maternity. And like I said, it's a really nice flowy fabric. I haven't washed this one yet, so it's still got the tag on. So this was originally $10.99. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got a K stamp on there. This ended up being $5.39 from $10.99. Next up, this one I actually did not try on. They had a limit on how many things you could try on, and it was one of those situations where you had to go to the counter and get someone to come unlock the one changing room and let you in, and there was a line, and they were super busy that day, so I only tried on 6 things. So I did not try this one on. I have no idea what it's gonna look like when I do my try on for you guys. It's the red plaid, and I really like that. It looks like it might end up being a little big and boxy, but we'll see. This one is from Liz Lang Maternity. This was $7.99 and it had a K stamp, so it ended up being $4.79. That's really oddly specific. Next up, this is another one that I didn't try on, but I really liked the colors. This shirt and the first shirt are actually the only 2 that I got in stripes. There was a lot of stuff that they had in maternity that was stripes, but I don't know, I was like having flashbacks to all the times my mom told me that horizontal stripes made my hips look too big or made me look fat. So I figured I already have a big baby bump, so I did not get too many things with stripes. I definitely did not get any striped dresses. Even though I am in South Carolina, it does get cold in the winter, down to the 30s and 40s. A couple of times it even snowed like an inch. So I will need some warmer clothes, as she will be a December baby. So I will have a couple months that are in the fall where I will be pregnant. And this one, it's sort of like a thermal material, and this is also from Motherhood Maternity and was originally $8.99. This one was not a K stamp, so I paid the full $9 for it. Scandalous, I know. This next one is a simple t-shirt dress. Truthfully, I'm not gonna lie, I was not super in love with it when I tried it on, but I did not know what I was going to find at the other store I was going to go to, and like I said, I was looking for dresses and skirts, really like t-shirt dresses, because I figured they'd be pretty versatile. I mean, and this technically fit the bill. This one was okay, I'll say. I might grow into it. I'm only 16 weeks right now, and even though I feel like I have a pretty big bump for 16 weeks, I know it's gonna get bigger. This is from B&B, and I actually tried on a couple of their things and found that they didn't really fit me all that great. I'm pretty petite. It is what it is. This won't be too bad for being around the house, lounging around, and this was also $5.99. Next up, again, I said I wasn't really gonna get shirts there, but I loved the color of this tank top, and I put it on and it fit like a glove. It was absolutely perfect. This is from Bump Start by Motherhood. So see how I said that there was some themes in some of the brands that kept popping up? So Motherhood Maternity. All of these, by the way, have been size small because, like I said, I'm pretty short and petite. This one was also a K stamp. It was originally $5.99, paid $5.39, so not a huge discount, but still a discount, and it feels, honestly, like it's brand new. Now, the last few items are my favorites that I found, and they came from a place called Whippersnappers, which was definitely a little bougier. This reminded me more of like a Plato's Closet or a more typical consignment store. The clothes they had were a little nicer, sometimes a lot nicer, but there was also a noticeable price difference. While everything I looked at Kid to Kid was in the $3 to $6 range generally, everything I looked at Whippersnappers was maybe $10 to $15, sometimes even more. Not the end of the world, but definitely something to consider depending on your budget. Also, on doing an internet search for them after the fact, I did find other websites for locations in Vermont, Arkansas, and California, among a few others, but all of the websites were very different, so I'm not sure if it's also a franchise chain like Kid to Kid or just a common name for kids' resale shops. Also, this store did not have any sales at the time. It didn't have any deals or anything going on, but they do have a rewards points system. So with X amount of money that you shop there, you get a certain amount of points. And once you get 200 points, you get, I don't remember if it was $20 off or 20% off. I think it was $20 off. Pregnancy brain, but definitely this is the place where I found the best stuff. This dress is my absolute favorite thing that I found at the stores. This dress is from Mimi Maternity. This was, I think, the most expensive thing I got. The tag is off because I actually washed this and wore it already for my wedding anniversary dinner a couple days after I bought it. So this was the most expensive thing, and this was actually $16. So like I said, things at this store were more expensive, but the quality, there was a noticeable difference in the quality and type of clothes that they had there. Also, what I think was really cool is on the tag, it actually has a date, and I'm guessing that that's the date that they actually got it in. So this was for some reason still there from March 30th. So that tells me that I'm definitely gonna hit it up a couple more times, maybe every couple months to see what else they have in. But this is super cute from Mimi Maternity. The next thing that I got also has been washed already, and this I thought was super cute. This is a long sweater. It's kind of like a tunic length sweater, and this is from Old Navy. So like I said, with a December pregnancy, I'm definitely going to need some warmer clothes at some point. So even though it is currently summer in the South, I definitely picked this up because I thought it was super cute. And so this one was $10.99. I also picked up this tank top, also from Motherhood Maternity. This one is an extra small, so it fits me right now. I'm not sure about when the bump gets bigger and when I hit the 3rd trimester, but for now, it fits perfectly. And again, I really liked the color. The price for this was $5.49. Next up, we have just a standard maternity t-shirt. This is also from Old Navy. Old Navy Maternity, fitted, also an extra small. So not sure about how it'll be in the 3rd trimester, but for now it fits perfectly. And this one was $7.99. Here we have another dress. It's not quite t-shirt, but not quite sweater material either. This is from Liz Lang, again, I don't know. It's Target's old maternity line. I guess I don't think they carry this anymore. It's all Ingrid and Isabel or something like that. And this one was $8.99. Next up, we have another long sleeve dress. This one, the fabric is closer to denim or maybe kind of like work overalls type thing, but it's pretty cute. I think it'll be really good for fall. And what's kind of funny is I actually saw this same exact dress on ThredUp a few days later for $17.99. This one was $1 more, $18.99, but I could see the condition right away and I could see that it's not damaged. And on ThredUp, it showed an original retail price of $60, so I would say I still got a pretty good deal. And again, this one is from Gap Maternity. And finally, this is not anything special, but I thought I would show it to you because it's kind of funny. So just a little pair of super comfy rollover top shorts. And I bought these because I have some yoga shorts that are really similar material actually and have a roll-up top and have been super comfy. So I bought these thinking, you know, it's similar and they fit really well and they were super comfy, and it was $11.99. But I didn't really pay attention to the brand, and the brand says Bump in the Night, and I actually saw these, I think, on Old Navy. They were on some other website, and apparently they're meant to be pajamas or sleep shorts, but you know what? They're comfy. I'm gonna wear them around the house as is, and that's just gonna be what happens. So that is the start of my maternity wardrobe, besides the t-shirts and workout leggings that I picked up at Target earlier. Not a ton of stuff, but definitely a good start, and I will be hitting up all of those stores again so that I have enough to last me for the next 6 months. Definitely, number one thing to keep in mind, you're going to be looking at your pre-pregnancy size when you go maternity clothes shopping. And number two, a lot of people are tempted to just get regular clothes in a bigger size. That might work for some things, but overall you're probably not going to be happy. You're not going to feel all that great. It's going to be big and boxy and make you look a lot bigger than you actually are. So you're definitely better off with actual maternity clothes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and find it helpful. If you did, please like, drop a comment down below, consider subscribing, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.